Hey guys, today I'll be teaching you how to change your tires. If you somehow are on the road and you get stuck and you get a flat tire, I'll teach you how to change that, teach you how to put air in your tires, as well as check your fluids in your car. Let's get to it. Now, before you start taking off your tire, make sure that the e-brake is on and that your car is off. You do not want the car moving while you're changing the tire. Before you jack up the tire, you're going to want to loosen up each of these lugs, starting from the top and moving diagonal. Now that they're all loose, you can now begin jacking up the tire. So now you're going to want to get your jack. So you're going to lift this up, and my jack is located right here. So I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to set it up. Next up, you're going to locate a spot looking for a metal piece of the chassis. You're going to want to find a flat surface so that this doesn't wobble at all when you're trying to change the tire. Once you have it in place, you're going to start jacking it up. The slower the better, just in case the jack does slip. But you want to do it until the tire is completely off the ground. I'd say about an inch to an inch and a half. This tire is now an inch off the ground. Now let's get the spare tire off. This spare tire is located on the back of the car. Spare tires can be inside the car, in the back rear trunk, or it can be under the bottom of the rear. Now let's take off these lugs. Now that we got the spare tire removed, let's go ahead and take off these lugs. Make sure to place these somewhere where you know you're not going to lose them. Now, let's take off this tire. Now, you're going to want to line this tire up with the screws. Sometimes it can be a little tricky. Alright guys, so I did end up getting the tire on. I did have to adjust the jack because the tire is a little bit bigger and thicker than the one that was originally on there. It might take a little while to get it on there, but got it on there. So now we're going to put on lugs. Again, same order. Start from the top and go diagonal. Okay, now that I've got all the lugs on, we're now going to tighten each of the lugs. Again, same process. Start from the top and go diagonal. Alright, now that I've got all the lugs secured, I'm now going to tighten each and every single one. Alright, all the lugs are now tightly on. We are now going to remove the jack stand. When you're removing the jack stand, just move this to the side, going counterclockwise. Now, if you are not strong enough and you need a little extra support, go ahead and just use the wrench that you used to pop it up. All of this should be provided by the dealership already, so you should already have these tools in your car. But this time it should be pretty easy. The tire's now on the floor, and now it's completely off. Now that we finally put on the new tire, I've put the spare back on, and the jack stand and the tools provided are put back as well. Now let's move on to putting the air into the tires and checking the fluids. Hey guys, so now we're gonna move on to fluids. Now you have washer fluid, you have engine coolant, and you have your engine oil dipstick that you're gonna be checking. Now all these are labeled and also indicated with a yellow mark. Some cars are different colors, but they are pretty easy to find, especially because they're labeled. They all have indicators of minimum and maximum, so you know what level your fluid is at and whether or not you need to refill it. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay guys, so like I said, these are all labeled with yellow caps. Now I have my engine coolant, my washer fluid, and over here is my oil dipstick for the engine. Now, if I look down here, I see maximum, and way down below says minimum. Now you want to make sure that the levels are correct and that they don't need to be refilled, but that's how you're going to be checking them. Some of them do not have labels. You will have to check the user manual for your car. Now let's move on to checking your oil dipstick. Next, you're going to want to check your oil. So I'm going to pull the dipstick out, and the coloration is supposed to be brown. If it's black, it definitely needs to be changed. And the levels at the bottom of the dipstick, you're gonna see if it's up to here, that means it's full. If it's about here, that's halfway, and then below that is basically empty. If it's below halfway, you definitely need to change your oil or just refill it in that case. However, if it is black or just a dark black, basically, you definitely need to get that changed. It's super bad for your engine. But yeah, that's how you check your oil. So due to the coronavirus, I'm unable to leave my house right now. I'm quarantined here. So, but I can tell you exactly how to fill air in your tire. So first you want to check it. You want to check the PSI. So I've got 27.4 in here. These are supposed to be at 33, so that definitely means air in the tire, because if I get a flat tire, this will be useless because it will not be able to withstand the weight of this car. So I definitely need to fill these. When you're filling it, just like a bicycle, you put the nozzle on the thread, fill it up for about 10 seconds, see what you're at, but do not overfill the tire. You need to double check to make sure what it's supposed to be filled at. So definitely do not have a tire blown up in your face. So double check the numbers. But yeah, that's how you put air in your tires, and that's how you check it. Thank you guys for watching. This is Adulting 101. This is how to change your tire, how to check the air in the tire, and how to check your fluids. Thank you guys for watching.